Welcome back, everyone, to another Endless Oceans episode. This is going to be part 2 of I don't know how many. We're going to see how much of 100% we can get. I'm going to see really if I can just fill out the encyclopedia. There will probably be a whole episode dedicated to going through the encyclopedia, or several episodes and just going through the sections of the encyclopedia, but, you know, we'll get to that when we get there. I can't move anything, can't do anything. Okay. Gotta leave that. Cat's gonna talk to us about going to Coral Reef, I guess. Coral Forest. I was close. The Coral Forest is just west of here. Here's a map to help you complete the topographical surveys. You can press 1 to view the map. Yay! I can now use the map! Woohoo! That's important. People say it's gorgeous. What? Me? No, I've never been there. Are we? I think we're talking about Coral Forest. Why not? Oh, you know, pretty busy, and I have some stuff to do, and I can't swim. Cat! You work on a boat! How can you not swim? Like, even the basic doggy paddle? I understand maybe not knowing how to swim underwater, but like, you can't swim at all? Look, it's just one of those things I don't really want to talk about it. Cat, my guess is that you're gonna talk about it at some point. It's how these games work. Diving, open the tool menu with the D-pad. There we go. I'm just gonna double check the deck really quick. Because, from time to time, creatures will show up around here. That's just a shadow that moves. Okay. Can we interact with anything else? Listen to music? No, we can't. I don't have an MP3 connected. Gaze at the ocean. Deck chair! Why not sit a spell and enjoy the good life? I'm sure this makes more sense if you know what the heck it means to sit a spell. That's about as good of a view as you can get, really, in this game. Well, guess we're gonna go dive. Embrace of Manoa Lai. Nothing. Prayer. Ah, yes. All these other tracks are also by Hayley Westenra. My goodness, she has... I've always liked her music. Thanks to this game. Okay. Hey, do you know a lot about fish? I am not a marine biologist. Not really. Anything I know comes from this game. They're kind of my specialty, so let me help you out. I can be your fish whisperer. Sorry, name joke. Anyway, fish take the center stage in the ocean. Let me teach you how to examine a fish. Point an animal in the water, press A to focus on it. Well, we have to first find a fish. Long nose, get back. There we go. Okay, you're focused on an animal now. This is good. When this happens, you'll automatically follow the animal in focus. Next, you should view information on the critter. Press the bar on the lower portion of the screen to view information about the targeted creature. Very helpful. Once you become more familiar with this animal, you will learn more about it. Thanks! Yep, we don't know much about this guy yet, but that's where you come in. If you become more familiar with the animal, you'll learn more about it. You have special permission to work with animals. It's a pretty big honor, so treat them well. Try interacting with a fish. You can interact with creatures while they are in focus. Use the Wii remote to gently touch or pet them. Oh. That was easy. That's it. Oh, look! It likes you! You're a natural! In addition to interacting directly with animals, you can also use food to get their attention. Select food from the tool menu and try using it. Open the tool menu and select food, then use A to feed sea creatures. Press B to stop feeding them. Yeah, my hand is bigger than the fish. Food. There we go. If you're kind and gentle to underwater creatures, we just unlocked the green promise, I think that is, you can become familiar with them. You may not even know what they're called in the beginning. We're not gonna know what any of these things are called in the beginning. But you'll learn tons of interesting things as you become familiar with them. This is true. Check them often, okay? I can see that you know your way around. What? How did I know? I put a small video camera on your tank that lets me see everything. It's just for safety, silly. I'm not going to follow you around or anything. Anyway, the coral forest is west of here. I marked it on the map. You can check it out with 1. Okay. I'm gonna... fish. I was right, it's a green promise. Blue tangs. These are pyramid butterfly fish. This is an emperor angelfish. No, I want... No. I want this guy. There we go. Oriental butterfly fish. I knew it was a butterfly fish. That's a yellow tang. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yes. How do you unlock sea creatures in this game? You pet them. Those are more orientals. Long nose, orientals. It's because one that we had teardrops somewhere. Was I mistaken? Or was I seeing only the other ones? The oriental butterfly fish. Okay, so I was either only seeing the oriental ones or the or they were there earlier but they're not there now. Which doesn't seem likely. Oh! Gil! Or a title. Yep, we're going the right way. Okay. At some point we'll learn how to get into things. I think. Okay. More of you. You. Hey, look, new fish. That likes hiding in the sand. Got it. You bicolored parrotfish are weird. Didn't realize you could dink. Unless you actually can't, in which case... Huh. Let's see. This looks like coral forest. Now I definitely see teardrop butterfly fish. Unless those aren't teardrop butterfly fish, in which case... I don't know my butterfly fish. This is the coral forest. It's just like the name says. The coral grows here like a majestic underwater forest. Ooh. Huh? Dolphin! Oh, that dolphin must have been separated from his pod. How do you know it's a he? It's moving fast enough that we can't tell. Or else he was playing a prank on us. I've never had a dolphin make fun of me before. That was great! Okay. Anyway, we're done researching the terrain. Nice job. I've got all the data I need. You can just dive at your leisure now. Get back to the Gabbiano when you get tired. Again, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I haven't uploaded part 1 yet, so I don't know if I am or not. So I haven't been corrected by any Italians yet. Also, Humphead Wrasse. They're one of the bigger guys. We're gonna quickly just fill in a bit more map. Because there's a very good reason for it. Namely, when we're doing this, when we're exploring the rest of the ocean, if we unlock enough of the map, certain things will be unlocked. For example, certain animals will be unlocked, certain fish. I'm not going to say what they are quite yet. I'll say them when we trigger the events of what we're looking for. Powder blue tanks? I think they are. I think they are. I am doing good. Which shouldn't come as a surprise to people that watched the first part, that know I've played this game for 17 hours already. Also, you see what I mean about not running out of air. It just doesn't happen. Alright, a little bit more. Yep, that should be good there. Actually, I think if we go back this way... Yeah, so we need to hit this one. We'll double hit that one, and then we'll be good. So, due west. Put on auto swim. I'm usually the person that just swims everywhere, not auto swims everywhere. Yeah, we still haven't unlocked zooming yet, so. Okay, due north. And then we'll head back to the east. Or, not east, west. I know my cardinal directions, I promise. I definitely know them. I'm definitely heading west, not east. Yep, a little bit more this way. Probably end up over that and call it good. Right? Yeah, we'll call that good. Okay. Yep, return to the boat. I'm gonna try to keep these under 20 minutes, if I can. That might require some major editing on my part. I don't know for certain, though. Oh look, more talking. Oh! This is what I meant earlier about things popping up on the deck, why I always check the deck. Hey, look! What a cutie, huh? I think he came to say hi. This little fellow is an African penguin. They're native to the southern coasts of Africa, but there are a few that hang around Manoa Lai Sea too. Let's see, if we're near Australia, that's not close to home. Animals. You can interact with animals on your boat by pointing and pressing A. I have an issue with birds that pop up on the railing, because you'll go to look at the ones down here, and they'll fly off. You can interact with... Whoops. I did not mean to press A there. I wanted to finish reading that. I think it says something just about interacting with them similarly. The only thing we can't do is feed them this time. So we have to pet them and do things. Like that. Oh, and they interact like that too. The information booklet, when we fill it out, will look like this vaguely. Gives us a height, the English name, I'll put it, the Latin name, Spheniscus Demursus. I probably screwed that up, but Latin is a dead language. I get a slight bye. They're roughly 2 feet tall. These birds have spindle-shaped bodies and long feathers. Their coloring is mostly black and white, but with a more complicated pattern than seen in other penguins. The area around the eye is pink because of a small flap of exposed skin. They may appear on your boat from time to time. I think we can also find them in the water. I think. The model's really good, actually, for when this game came out in 2008. It's like he's saying... Hold on. He's saying... I like you. I'm going to come back with all my friends. What? Oh, come on, don't stare at me like that. Yes, I know what animals are saying. I've been studying marine biology my whole life. All it takes is a lot of careful observation and experience. You just look at their faces and then... Oh, I don't know. I guess it's as much intuition as anything else. We're clearly laughing at her, I can tell. So, yeah, let's talk about something else. Did I tell you I'm writing a marine biology encyclopedia? Okay, are you really writing it if we had to find all this information out the first time? I thought maybe you'd like to help out with it. The more you can learn, the better the encyclopedia will be. Again, are you really writing it if we do all the work? So try to learn new stuff, okay? Okay, fine. You'll need to get familiar with marine life to fill the encyclopedia. That sounds about right. It's waiting in the cabin, so take a look when you feel like it. We can now use the marine biology encyclopedia in the cabin. Woohoo, that's on top of the logbook for saving and such. And next cutscene apparently is... Oh geez, I forgot something else. I think the penguin distracted me. That was some nice work down there. There's a lot of ocean to cover outside the lagoon, right? Look, it's okay. I can tell that you're one of those types with ambition. So we're going to get tired of the lagoon before long. Don't worry, you can take the Gabbiano if you want. Oh yay! Just sail it to a new area and start diving from that point. I made an extra key for you. How? How did we get mail in the first place, and how did you make a key? I didn't see anything that looked like a key duplicator. You can now use the steering wheel in the cabin. That's key operated. Okay, I'm gonna go take a nap, so... Oh wait, I almost forgot. About that key I gave you? It can also open the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection gate on the bow of the boat. Yeah. You can use that to visit a friend or let them visit you. We're not gonna use that part, so that's not gonna be an issue. If you make friends, say hi for me, okay? Cat, you're gonna meet all the friends we bring to you. The Nintendo WFC gate is open. We're not gonna use it. Ever. We have new mail. Again, how do we hear it from here? There's no speakers on this boat. Unless that's them, in which case they're the loudest speakers that are small ever. Alright, so we have the encyclopedia now. This encyclopedia will expand as you become more familiar with sea life. Press A on an entry to view details. There's 40 pages. I think I might do a segment covering coral dwellers when we get this all filled out. I might do a segment on the small fishing creatures when we get that all filled out. Okay, there's a lot of small fishing creatures, so that might actually take 2. Or 3. Large fishing creatures. I don't know why we have to skip several pages there. I think they just want to show how big the book is. But I don't know. This one might also be several sections for large sea creatures. Deep sea dwellers, that should only be one section. One video. Dolphins and whales. I think that will only be one. It might be 2, technically. Coastal dwellers might be 1 or 2. Because I think that's everything else. Yeah, we're back to page 1. Alright. We still can't change gear. That's what the scuba snorkel is. Read mail. Following up. This is Alfred Thorman again. I take it that things went well with your survey of the coral forest. Good job. There are many unexplored areas in the Manoa Lai Sea, so these kinds of surveys help considerably. In fact, I wanted to mention a spot to the south known as the Blue Holes. Rare items have been known to drift into the area, so if you have time, you might want to take a look. Until next time, Alfred Thorman. Location info, Lagoon. This newsletter provides information on beautiful diving locations around Manoa Lai, the first time we discovered them. Today's location, the Lagoon. The True Lagoon. This shallow pool off the west coast of Manoa Lai Island joins the sea via a narrow channel. Though lagoons are often enclosed behind barrier reefs, this one is actually behind a sandbar. Shake your dive thing. Your dive thing. Okay. You'll find a wide variety of plant and marine life in this colorful lagoon. It's like diving into your very own aquatic disco. That's all for now. Remember to stay safe and respect the sea. Location info, Coral Forest. Yeah, we know the first paragraph now. Today's location, Coral Forest, Towers of Power. That's a ninja reference if I ever knew one. People that know me will get that. If you only make one dive on your trip, dive here. Well, what about the rest of Manoa Lai? The Coral Forest is Manoa Lai's most prominent grouping of coral reefs, and the myriad coral towers literally sparkle in the sunlight-pierced waters. I don't recall them sparkling. That might be a hint that there's something we need to look at, though. Schools in session. You'll mainly find schools of small tropical fish in the coral forest, but some lucky visitors have had visits from much bigger sea life. So for now, remember to stay safe and respect the sea. Okay, how much bigger is much bigger? Headras? Yep. Time change. Here you can sail the Gabbiano to any location on the map. Once you arrive, you can dive from that spot. We need to be here. Move the boat. Yes! This way we can still access the lagoon, if need be. Alright, we're going to dive before it gets later, because we can't dive at night quite yet. We need to unlock that with Cat. Have we unlocked anything yet? No? Okay. Just prayer, but that's because it's the title music. So, Embrace of Manoa Lai, again. It's looking like this is actually going to be a good point in time to stop it. I know I said I tried to keep these to 20 minutes, but looks like we're actually going to keep this one to about 25. So, I will see everyone in the next one.